For so many years, I had dealt with young guys who are depressed. I mean, not just young guys, but even matured men who have very, very high level of depression. And you know, this thing called depression, even though I myself get depressed a couple of times and I had to fight it to the point where I said to myself, man, there is nothing worth being depressed for, because I didn't create life. That was my mantra, and that became the reason why I can talk about this depression thing. I want to tell you the truth. I have been there. I've experienced depression at different levels. And I want to tell you that there's one thing about people that are depressed. It's just a simple thing: unfulfillment. The feeling that you're not fulfilled, the feeling that other people are ahead of you, the feeling that you are not where you're supposed to be. That alone can depress you. And most especially when you've thrown in everything you have, you put in the last strength, you've thrown in the last straw, and it still seems as if it's not just working. You've been working 9 to 5, 24/7, every day, year to year. There is no savings. In fact, you try to save, it's not working. Everything is like a burden on your shoulder, and it seems as if everything you are doing is just sinking deep down the drain along with you, and that becomes your reason for depression. I want to tell you this: when you see somebody who is depressed, sometimes only a word, only a smile can get them back to their feet, can get them back. I once spoke with a friend of mine who is a musician and has worked so many years trying to get his music heard all over the world, and he has put in everything. He has signed deals, he has signed deals with record labels, and yet he wasn't there. And one day he told me, he said, "I'm tired." And to tell you the truth, I understood exactly what he was saying, because I could see that he was tired and I had been there. So most times people get depressed because they are not fulfilled. For those of you who are already depressed because of what you are going through, I want to tell you, you don't have to be depressed. You didn't create yourself. You didn't create the life you live. So, well, you better just relax yourself and let the person that created you take you on the ride, and believe that it's going to get better. And for those who come across those who are depressed and think that they are stupid and think that they are foolish, they don't have a reason to be depressed, you don't have to do it that way. You just talk to them. You just tell them that there is still a light at the end of the tunnel, that there is no how that they can fail if they continue to struggle and to try. And when you do that, you will restore the hope of the person and input courage in that person. So when next you come across a depressed person, choose your words carefully, because the words you use can make him contemplate suicide or can make him become a better person. See you next week.